Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever this video finds you, I hope you're having a rad time. I'm the Figure Dude, and on today's unboxing, I've got an eBay package. Without further ado, let's talk about some figures. Dude. Welcome back. Like I said, today I've got a package from eBay, and my eBay luck has been absolutely awful lately. I've been trying to bid on a bunch of things. Like I've been saying, a lot of things have just been sitting, and I've been trying to get them at like deal prices, so I haven't been bidding too high, and maybe that's my issue, but I have just been striking out on eBay. Luckily, if this is the package I'm thinking of, I ended up winning a bunch of items from the same seller, saved on a bunch of shipping. It was a good day. I don't remember exactly what I all got though. So excited to get this open. Not going to waste any more time. Here we go. All right, I have everyone unboxed here, and I got 4 figures, and it looks like there's a little bit of fixing up on just about all of them, which I'm fine with. One of the things that attracted me to this lot was that they were fixed up a little bit. I knew one was. I didn't really pay attention to the others. I got them real cheap. So first off here, we've got Elite 34, I believe it is, Hulk Hogan. And this was the first Hulk Hogan they just, I think, first or second. So we got the defining moments. We got this in the Elite line. And then things fell apart with Hulk Hogan originally before he came back. And now we've got plenty of Hogans, obviously. But this was the first Elite we got of his, and it was an updated Hogan. It came with 2 shirts. I had this figure. I used it for fodder because I thought we would get a lot of Hogans, which I was wrong at the time, but obviously we know how that played out. The thing that I noticed they did, though, was they switched out the shoes. So originally this figure came with just plain black shoes, like the boots. The one, they're smaller, and 2, they're just all black. So this upgrade looks awesome. I really like this. I got all 4 of these figures for just under $40. So anytime I can get Elites for under $10, I'm really happy. And especially this one. I don't think any of these really were like, if you just bought them themselves, they weren't going to be that cheap. So real happy with these pickups. So we've got Elite 34 Hulk Hogan. We've got Elite 32 Daniel Bryan. And this one also is fixed up. So this one has the, like, Bo Dallas torso on it. So I had this Daniel Bryan originally in my collection. Gosh, I honestly might have had like 20 of these in my collection, and I've just used them for customs over time because it's just got such a generic body. It's got the plain arms with tape. It's got the plain torso. It's got black kick pads. Just, it is perfect fodder. And these sat around forever. So I got this. This was only like I think I paid like $6 for this. So they weren't all evenly 10, but I got this one really cheap. I'm going to put it back in the collection. And then it came with the Wyatt family jumpsuit. So I'll probably suit him up and put him next to my Wyatt family on my shelf. But again, another one I was excited to get back in the collection. Next up is the Elite 53, I think, Chris Jericho. And this one came out about the same time we got the List Jericho. So originally I had passed on this one. I liked the head scan on the List Jericho a little bit more. It had the like yellowish, goldish attire, which I just like that one more in general. But going back, like, I did like this figure. I did get some decals. Obviously, none of our Jerichos from WWE have his tattoos, so I think I'm going to update this one. And then the You Just Made the List Jericho, which I think that's probably one of my favorite Mattel figures we've gotten. I just really like the head scan. I like all the accessories and everything. But this one is the gray attire, so essentially the same attire, like design that List Jericho had, except it's in gray. So all the gray on the List one is just like a yellowish, goldish color. And then this head scan, the head scan was reused, which is another reason I didn't pick this one up. I think we had another Elite, can't remember what series it was, that is essentially this figure, So this was more or less just a repaint. But nonetheless, it's one I really like. Glad I could pick it up. And then this is the one that this last one is the reason that I picked up this lot in the first place. And we've got an Elite Bobby Roode. And I've got Elite Bobby Roode. I don't need Bobby Roode in my collection. It does look like the arms and head were swapped on this one. I like this head scan. I don't think that's the one that I have on my Bobby Roode, so I might head swap that onto another one. But what I got this for was a Chris Candido custom. So I'm going to be making a Chris Candido to add to my ECW collection. I've got a head scan on the way, and this is the body. This is the torso that I wanted. So for the most part, I'm going to just pop Candido's head onto this, ass tone everything off. That's going to be my figure, but obviously there'll be a little bit more to it. But this Bobby Roode is the reason I bid on all these in the first place, because I could save on shipping once I picked them all up. So there we have it. That's my unboxing for today. If you like the unboxings, go check them out. I have a bunch more on the channel. Please continue to like, share, subscribe, comment. I appreciate all of it. I love talking about figures. Feel free to reach out on Instagram. Talk about whatever you want. I mean, mostly talk about action figures, but I guess we could talk about whatever you want. And then lastly, don't forget, you can't buy happiness, but you can buy more action figures. Figure Dude out.